of NATO member Romania
as it fights for freedom and its future. NATO is with you.
That Russia could launch a limited nuclear strike on a NATO country without triggering all-out nuclear war. What is more is that he...
Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to take a look at NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and how its action affect the global economy. We'll dive into how NATO's military and political movements influence everything from financial markets to daily operations of governments and industries around the world. So if you're head of NATO but want to understand more about its role in the economy, stick around. When NATO gets involved in military actions like interventions in the Middle East or Eastern Europe, there are direct effects on industries such as defense, energy, infrastructure, and technology. We often see governments increasing their defense spending among member countries, and financial markets can become more volatile in response to these conflicts. These ripple effects touch everything from stock prices to energy costs. One of NATO's most critical roles is the protection of maritime and air trade routes. The alliance conducts security missions to ensure these crucial routes for global trade are safe and free from threats. An example is NATO's effort to combat piracy in the Gulf of Aden. By securing these routes, NATO helps maintain the continuous flow of goods and services and reduces the risk of disruption in global trade. In 2023, the European Union and NATO announced plans to strengthen their cooperation, aiming to address growing threats to security and critical infrastructure, such as energy supply. The joint statement highlights the importance of a closer partnership between the two organizations to manage geopolitical crises and protect vital sectors of a global economy, such as gas and oil. This type of strategic cooperation further contributes to economic and commercial security, maintaining investor confidence and ensuring the continuity of essential trade routes during periods of crisis. NATO often supports economic sanctions against countries that violate international treaties or pose a threat to global security. These sanctions directly affect global markets and regional economies. For example, sanctions against oil and gas producing countries can lead to increased prices for these commodities and impact economic stability in regions relying on these resources. A recent example involves US sanctions on Hungary, a NATO and European Union member, but with close ties to Russia. In April 2023, the US government sanctioned the International Investment Bank, headquartered in Budapest and jointly controlled by Hungary and Russia. These sanctions have strained relations between the two countries, highlighted the geopolitical and economic effects of sanctions, especially for nations attempt to maintain complex bilateral relations with sanctioned countries. In the light of the above, we can understand the strategic importance of NATO in international relations, especially in terms of global security and interactions with economic institutions. NATO plays a vital role in promoting stability and security, working in a collaboration with organizations such as the European Union, the IMF, the World Bank, the UN. These partnerships are essential for strengthening economic resilience and cooperation in regions affected by crises and conflicts, providing a foundation for economic reconstruction and lasting peace. Additionally, the recent conflict between Russia and Ukraine further highlights NATO's central role in global security issues. Although Ukraine is not a member of the alliance, it is considered a partner country, and Russia's desire to prevent Ukraine entry into NATO was one of the factors that triggered the Russian invasion. This episode reveals the complexity of NATO's relations with the partner and the repercussions on its decisions on geopolitical balance.